Tuesday, July 2nd. We're 2 days away from it already being a week since Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao's house was raided by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. And this is going to produce one of those moments that asks the question, do you remember where you were when Sheng Tao's house got raided by the FBI? And I'll leave that answer to you because there are other really important issues as this coffee is brewing, and that is, what's the aftermath? Well, first of all, consider what happened, and the raid came just the same week and just a few days after it was announced that Seneca Scott and Judge Brenda Fortin had led the effort to gain 40,595 signatures to have the recall vote of Mayor Thao placed on this November ballot. The first time in history that occurred. Now we have, first time in history, the mayor's house is raided by the FBI. Collectively, it says two things. First of all, we know that there's something wrong with the way Mayor Thao has been running Oakland. But now it says, hey, maybe we were more right than we realized with the raid. And then it says, all right, where do we go from here? And then it says, who else knew about this? Because the Duong family's homes were raided, as well as the offices of California Waste Solutions. That spelled big, big mess. So overall, we have this feeling that, all right, there's something really wrong here, that we knew, we had a sense that there was some problem, but now we're certain of it. And now that we're certain of it, what does it mean going forward? But what does it mean right now? For example, where was the mayor? The mainstream media put out that the mayor was not responding. They didn't know where she was. Some people believe that she had actually skipped town. The Zenny 62 Media's photographer was stationed right at Oakland City Hall, just yards away from Mayor Tao's mayoral office, and could see her boyfriend, Andre Jones, going in and out of the office during the time that our photographer was placed right there in plain sight, right there in plain sight on the step near the steps of Oakland City Hall chambers at the table that's right next to it. So while the mainstream media was saying, hey, we don't know where Mayor Tao is, and our guy is sitting there, and there's actually a media guy that looked right at him, didn't say hello. This is a media guy, didn't say hello, didn't bother to say, oh, hey, by the way, have you seen Mayor Tao? Just walk right by, and our guy would have answered the question, okay? But just kept going about what they're doing. And so what this episode reveals, among other things, is how disconnected and disjointed the media is between online practitioners like myself and traditional 20th century based media like the K's, KPIX, KGO, and KRON. All of that means that you don't get the information you need because the guy that talked to the people they wound up talking to, me, it gets ignored by them. That's why it's great to have YouTube. It's great to have your own websites and so on. But that's one crystal clear personal observation that I'm making as far as this aftermath that was evident to me and others. The other is just the degree to which we didn't see any information coming out from anybody. We don't know why the raid was done, but because the media went to work, it started looking up information it wasn't aware of the relevance of and putting it out as if it was relevant, and saying, hey, look, we've got the answer, we've got the answer, we've got the answer. It's like, well, really, do you actually have the answer? Do you? And they didn't. They would put out that, oh, okay, all of this is on the Duong family and what they did with alleged straw donors and bags of money. And that has not been proven to be the case. Sure, there was an investigation launched, but the investigation was never concluded. And Dan Calm came on my program, this one that you're looking at right now, September 26th of 2020, and said, regarding his involvement in getting money from the Duong family and the Vietnamese and Chinese Oakland residents, is, hey, they were all kosher and normal to me, and everything was on the up and up, Dan Kalb's words, and he didn't get bags of money. All right? So a lot of time was spent by you absorbing all of these lies, but I'm not saying the mainstream media was lying, but I'm saying that there was counter information out there to what they're putting out, but they didn't want you to see it. They didn't want you to see it, and that's bad. Good media should be about the process of telling a story in full. Doesn't matter whether you agree with the point of view or the fact that I interviewed someone a year ago or not. That's the way that should be, all right? But the other aftermath that I'll get to in video 2 is far, 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 far more sinister, and I'll get to that right now. This is my coffee is brewing. Stay tuned, because I'm making these in a clip. All right, we'll see you. Thanks for watching.